Hello guys and welcome to Watching Time. Today I'm going to do a very quick video. I don't want to take much of your time, but I just want to show you this that I have done with my Omega Professional Speedmaster. So I have the pre-2021 Omega Speedmaster Professional. It's a watch that I love, I enjoy. It's probably one of the nicest watches that reminds me of the history behind and everything. As many of you, I had the problem of when I wear it, the bracelet, it was a little bit too big. Yeah, it's kind of the male part that you had here that were coming out. They actually were a little bit big on some wrists, and even on mine that is not small, which is an 18 centimeters wrist and a half. It kind of were a little bit bigger on the side, and I really like much how it taper. So when I saw the new model that just came out, I went to see it to Omega, and what I realized is that I actually don't like the new dial. Sorry guys, this is my opinion. I really like, the new dial, and I will put here a picture on the side just to compare it. It has too many circles inside for my taste. Between the markers, then you have a mark dial circling all the chronos. Then you have a deeper construction of the chrono markers. And then, I don't know, just as a whole, when I see it, it doesn't appeal as much as this one to me. So I just look at it and I see too many things going on. This one on the other side, I really love because the dial, it seems to me to be a little bit cleaner. At least this is the impression that I get. So when I saw the new bracelet, I say, oh guys, there is a small change because actually both cases are not the same, are not exactly the same. They have a little bit of change in the taper, but I say, can we fit it? And I read in the internet that it was a possibility, so I went to the Omega store. I asked for one of the new bracelets. They actually let me buy one of these ones. And guys, I can tell you this was one of the best choices I have made for a long while. Changing the bracelet on this Omega Speedmaster Professional really changed totally the watch. And now it's a watch that I am enjoying even much more than before. It has become a much more vintage watch, so it reminds me more of the vintage area. At the same time, it wears better. It wears much more better on my wrist, and I really like this vintage style clasp. I think it's really stylish compared to the other ones, and the fact that it's going to taper on your wrist compared to the other bracelet, wow, it really changes everything. A small detail to notice is that even if this one fits almost perfectly, there is like a very small step here between the case and the bracelet. It's almost unnoticeable. I don't notice it at all when I'm wearing it. I know that it's there, so I just wanted for you to know, if you try this, you will have this little step, but it's something minor. I don't really care about it, and I think the watch looks on very well. So you will have two watch straps to choose from. Obviously, being this the professional with the polished sides, I opted for the professional bracelet that has the satin and polished inner links, as you can see. And I think it suits very well. Some people say, I would have gone for the totally brushed one. I think this one is perfect. It gives a touch of light to the watch that makes it more wearable with a tux, for example, if you want to, or in a more formal setting. And having the dial much cleaner with the sapphire crystal, definitely it's a go. So obviously I have the old movement here because this is the old Speedmaster, but I just wanted to show you overall how it looks. The bracelet reminds me a lot of a Jubilee, obviously in terms of construction and wearability and comfortability. It's kind of the Omega Jubilee at this point, and it works very well. So I'm going to show you guys how it wears on my wrist, just for you to see what I'm talking about. Let's put this here. Obviously on the background you have Tantan when he traveled to the moon. So guys, perfect closure. As you can see, even on my 18.5 centimeters wrist, it wears very, very nice. Taper bracelet, very, very nice how it wears. And look how it sits on the wrist. It's perfect. My wrist is an 18.5, 18 centimeters wrist. And as you can see, it sits perfectly well. I like it much more than the protuberance that I had in the past here, because it had the male side of the end link that was coming out very strongly, and then you had the bracelet that was much thicker, so it were much more thicker on your wrist. So what do you think, guys? Do you like it? Do you think it's a good choice to actually change your bracelet? And if you're thinking about it, I will definitely advise for it, but I thought it would be nice to have this video for you to understand better how it looks and how it actually presents itself if you have an old Speedmaster and you want to change it. So tune up for a next video. I will do one soon probably. So until then, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.